Let's round out 1990 Donruss with this wax pack box. No cards on the bottom. Pick this up from McNulty Sports Cards. We're going to pull 4 wax packs from the box and do them in one video. They are 16 card wax packs, so get comfy in your chair. Box has kind of seen better days. Got a price sticker, Meads, $11.25. Don't have any clue how old that sticker is, but we're probably going to lose some cards to wax residue. Hopefully not any to any what I call old age staining. Let's see what's in the first wax pack. Check out these corners. These corners are looking great. I don't see any staining. I see some staining on the puzzle. We're going to go ahead and toss that puzzle out due to that staining on the back. And we've got some wax residue on the Scott Fletcher card. So we're going to go ahead and toss that card out. The rest of the cards should be good. We've got Gary Thurman, Charlie Huff, rated rookie of Mark Gardner, Jack Doherty, Otis Nixon, Ron Hassey, Pat Tabler, Steve Olin, Cale Daniels, Dion Primetime Sanders. It looks like it's going to be his rookie card too, but not a notable rookie card according to Beckett. Luis Rivera, Kevin Ritz, Charlie O'Brien, MVP bonus card of Bobby Bonilla, and Zane Smith. Not bad. Lost 2 cards, the puzzle piece and Scott Fletcher to some Scott Fletcher card to some wax residue, and the puzzle piece to some old age staining. Pack number 2. All right, we've got some staining on the back of the puzzles. We're going to go ahead and toss that out. And got some wax residue on the back of the Felix Furman card. This is why, folks, I tend to buy more rack packs and cello packs and jumbo and super jumbo packs as opposed to wax packs, because you run into these problems. And with the top stuff, you also run into gum staining. But ain't nothing like opening up a good old-fashioned wax pack. The second pack has given us Greg Jeffries, Glenn Braggs, Don Robinson, and we didn't check these corners. I'm sure those 2 cards are fine, and I don't see any other staining. Got Rafael Belliard, Gene Harris, MVP bonus card of Elvin Davis, Bill Duran, Will Clark. Very nice. We'll put Will up there. There's Devin White, Donruss Diamond Kings card of Mike Bilecki. We did 2 videos, 1 cello pack each of 1990 Donruss, and we actually picked up this very card in each of the packs. So this will be the 3rd Donruss Diamond King of Mike Bilecki that we pulled today. And we pulled his base card too. Chuck Krim, Steve Finley, Mike Heath, Jay Howell, and finally Eric Plunk. All right, pack number 3, y'all. There's a bit of wax on the back of these, so I'm not surprised. It's unfortunate that these puzzle pieces have some of that. Now, this has very minimal staining, so we're going to hang on to this puzzle piece. The back card, oh, that's tough. It's got wax residue, and it's a Hojo, Howard Johnson's MVP card. That's unfortunate. I know there is ways to get this wax residue off, one being heating the card, getting that wax soft and removing it. And I believe there's another way. I think somebody mentioned maybe the pantyhose method, but this is 1990 Donruss. We're not going to waste the time. These cards are a dime a dozen. There's our Carl Yastrzemski puzzle piece. We're going to keep it very, very minimal up in here. Got National League All-Star card of Kevin Mitchell. We'll throw him some love today. What the hell? There's Les Lancaster, Mark Guthrie, Billy Hatcher, Guillermo Hernandez, Don Carmen, Bob Tewksbury, American League All-Star of Julio Franco. Put him up there. There is the Carl Yastrzemski puzzle piece card. That's what the puzzle would look like once it's complete. Very cool on that. We'll give him some props. Rated rookie of Kelly Mann. There's Tracy Jones. MVP bonus card of Vaughn Hayes. This is the second one we've pulled of that today. Glenn Allen Hill. There's a Syracuse Chiefs native. We'll put him up there. Gary Ward. And finally, American League All-Star of Dave Stuart. And the All-Star cards are part of the base set. All right, y'all, last 16-card wax pack for Donruss 90. Let's see what we can find. That puzzle's looking good. I see very, very minimal wax staining, so we're going to go ahead and hang on to that. The back of the Danny Darwin has a decent amount. If you can't really see it, but you can definitely feel it. Got a decent amount of wax residue, so the Danny Darwin is going to get put in the tossed pile. There is our Carl Yastrzemski puzzle piece. Looks like we got the top half of that sign there on the bottom left. Very cool on that. For cards, we picked up Scott Bradley, rated rookie of Julio Machado, Vance Law, Jeff Musselman, Don August, Candy Maldonado, Jim Gott, Mike Kingery, MVP bonus card of Greg Swindell, Kevin Bass. Very nice. Donruss Diamond Kings checklist. We'll take that. Oh, very nice. The late, great ex-commissioner Bart Giamatti. He's the one that banned Pete Rose, who just recently got taken off of the ban list and is now up for to be eligible for the Hall of Fame. I checked Pete Rose's cards the other day, specifically his 89 Topps card. It's worth 50 cents. I was curious to see if Pete Rose's cards are going to go up in value a little bit due to the fact that he was taken off the ban list and now is eligible to become a Hall of Famer. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. There is a Donruss Diamond Kings card of Tommy Herr. Back around again, we've got Lance Johnson, and finally Bill Schroeder. What a great name. Let's put him up there for having such a great last name. All right, what did we pick up, y'all? Well, we got DKs. Yeah, get these the way I want them. There we go. I always put the DKs on the stand. That's a pretty cool background there. That almost kind of reminds me of Tetris. What a great game that was, especially on the original Nintendo system. DK of Tommy Herr. There's the DK checklist with some bio information on the back. There's the Carl Yastrzemski puzzle piece card. And DK of Mike Bilecki. That's a classic 80s style design with the chevron there. Over here, we picked up Bill Schroeder, put him up on the stand, and showed him some love as he's got a phenomenal last name. The late, great Commissioner Bart Giamatti. I believe it's A. Bartlett Giamatti. I forget what his first name was. I know I looked it up before. Glenn Allen Hill, Syracuse Chiefs native, and Will Clark. Center stage, we picked up some All-Stars. Got Dave Stewart. We'll take it. Julio Franco. and Kevin Mitchell. Lost a couple of cards to wax residue. I figured we would, and lost a couple of puzzle pieces due to what I call old age staining, like some brown stains. The only thing I can attribute it to is the fact that it's 2025 and these cards are vintage 1990. All right, folks, there you have it. 4 16-card wax pack openings. Donruss 90 from the wax pack box. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and stay safe.